हेलो एवरीवन। तो आज हम रिकैप करेंगे गवर्नमेंट बजट तक। तो पहला चैप्टर है सर्कुलर फ्लो ऑफ इनकम। व्हाट इज डिफरेंस बिटवीन माइक्रो एंड मैक्रो? माइक्रो इज दैट अ पार्ट ऑफ इकोनॉमी थ्योरी विच स्टडी द बिहेवियर ऑफ इंडिविजुअल यूनिट ऑफ एन इकोनॉमी, demand and supply. It aims to determine price of a commodity or factor of production. It involves limited degree of aggregations. For example, market demand is derived from aggregating individual demand of all buyers in the particular market. It assumes all the macro variables to be constant. It assumes that national income, consumption, saving, etc. are constant. So what is macroeconomics? Macroeconomics is a part of economic theory which study the behavior of aggregates of the economy as a whole. Aggregate demand, aggregate supply. It aims to determine income and employment level of the economy. It involves the higher degree aggregation. For example, aggregate demand is derived for the entire economy. It assumes that all the micro variables like decision of household and firms, price of individual product आर कांस्टेंट। मतलब जो मैक्रो है उसमें अपन हर पूरी कंट्री की बात करेंगे और जो माइक्रो है उसमें अपन सिर्फ इंडिविजुअल की बात करेंगे। माइक्रो इज also as a price theory as it is a primary concerned with the determinations of price of commodity and factor of production, individual income, individual output. Macroeconomics is also known as income and employment theory as it is primarily concerned with determination of economy of all income and employment, national income and national output. Need for a separate theory of macroeconomics. Micro failed to study the aggregate of the economy as a whole. As a result, there was a need for a separate theory which could explain the working of the economy. Macro helps to understand the working of an economic system as well to explain the various macro paradox. Circular flow of income. Introduction of circular flow of income. The unlimited and recurring wants of human beings have made the production process a continuous process. In this process, different factors of production, land, labor, capital, and enterprises are combined together for production for goods and service. Firm produce goods and service with collective efforts of a factor of production supplied by the household sector. Firm makes payment to the factor of production in the form of rent, wages, interest and profit known as factor income. The household sector spends this money as the purchase of goods and services produced by the firm. Income flow first from firm to household in the form of factor payment and then from household the firm in the form of consumption expenditure. Such a flow of money is known as circular flow of income. Meaning of circular flow of income. It refers to cycle of generation of income in the production process, its distribution among the factor of production and finally its circulations from household to the firm in the form of consumption expenditure on goods and services produced by them. So production phase is known as generation of income phase distribution of income, and expenditure phase disposition of income. Phases of circular flow of income. There are three phases, different phases: generation, distribution, disposition in circular flow of income as shown in the given diagram. So you can see the diagram. Generation phase. In this phase, firm produce goods and service with the help of factor service. Distribution phase. This phase involves the flow of factor income, rent, wages, interest and profit from the firm to the household. Disposition. In this phase, the income received by the factors of production is spent on the goods and service produced by them. In this way, income generated in the production units reach back to the production units and make the circular flow complete. In next part, we will understand stock and the flow concept. So, thank you everyone.